Hi there, I'm Scott Lowe with ActualTech Media. I'm here today with Andy Fenselau from Elastifile. Andy, thank you for having us today.
Thank you, Scott.
So tell us a little bit about Elastifile. What's your claim to fame? What problem is it you're trying to solve for your customers?
Well, we are trying to solve the fundamental hybrid cloud challenge, which has really been a big issue for customers because all their data has been trapped in silos, whether it's an array on-prem or in the cloud, it's trapped in silos. What we're trying to do is to free up the data so that in what we call a cross-cloud data fabric, customers can access, self-service, use that data. Fundamentally, it brings all the benefits of the public cloud to the on-prem, and it allows customers to really build out true dynamic hybrid cloud workflows and capabilities where on-prem, off-prem, public cloud is all one global namespace.
So why does this really matter? I mean, what's the problem that I understand the problem that you're trying to solve, but why does this really matter to people?
So this silo effect is pretty gnarly when you think about it. It fundamentally breaks up the business processes, the customer's ability to have agile workflows where they can really self-service the users and the applications can get the data they need. Two, it creates all of these very expensive, underutilized, inefficient silos, an array here, an array there, hyperconverged array over here, all separate, all spread out. Three, it fundamentally is holding them back from the real next step, which is using true hybrid cloud across on-prem and off-prem resources as one big pool for true kind of agile business impact.
How are you getting this done? And what are you actually building that's going to help people solve their storage challenges?
At a high level, it's about bringing the power of a file system and an object system to the applications and to the users in a way that spans all the separate silos of infrastructure and all the separate locations of on-prem data center A, data center B, Amazon, Google, cloud. If you can build a single global namespace, which you can only do with a file system approach, now everyone can access that in an on-demand, real-time, self-service way with the simplicity of file. And what we're bringing is the full performance of all flash as a bring your own hardware, totally commodity kind of hyper-converged approach, but it's software only, bring your own hardware.
So when customers buy this, what's going to be the impact? What's going to be the immediate benefit that they see from the solution?
So really, I think about the customer impact on two different sides of the customer. So there's the classic infrastructure teams who, especially for on-prem, are really trying to think through how are they building out and managing their infrastructures. This silo effect has been the most painful for them, how they manage all these silos and how they pay for all these silos. So for the infrastructure team, we're really giving them finally all the benefits of the kind of public cloud for their on-prem. They can consolidate everything, totally elastic, so they can add or subtract resources, capacity, performance in a totally dynamic on-demand way as their workloads require it. And it's just a dramatically simpler approach with this software-only commodity hardware distributed file system. The other audience, though, which is I think where the biggest impact is going to be, especially over time, is for the application teams, the analytics teams, the DevOps teams, who have always struggled with the kind of three-ring circus of whenever they need more resources in the classic IT, the legacy IT, they have to get storage, server, networking, everybody's jumping in and it takes too long. And that's, of course, why they've been going to the public cloud in the first place.
Right.
What we bring them is that ability to manage their data directly, self-service, whether it's on-prem, in the public cloud, or a full pooled consolidation of all of it.
Very good. Thank you very much, Andy.
Thank you, Scott.